I'm so sorry. This is my first day. If we get involved with any of this group, that means we're gonna see all their contact, or when we leave any post, all that group they can see our post.
That's right.
Okay.
Now, here's the thing. Here's a secret of the groups. One of the secrets of the groups. And I talk about these in my video that I showed you on my front page there. But when you're in those groups, and if you own your own group, which I really strongly recommend that you set up a group, not only a private page, a company page, but you need a group of your own that you can invite people to come and join the discussion in. And you can set up your own group rules. And when you own your own group once a week, then you can recommend a post in your group because you are the administrator of that group. So you can recommend a post. And I'm going to show you here. I'm going to go into one of my groups that I own here. So I own this group. And because I run this group, I can see if there's any pending posts. I can see if there's any requests to join. I've already been in here today and cleaned that out. But then you can post things yourself in your group. So you can start put a post in there, and you can post once a day, every day if you want to. But once a week, you can recommend a post. So let's say this is a really great post, and I have a contest running in each of the groups that I run on LinkedIn. And the contest is, I'm looking for great visuals and great content. I want to see that we're educated, informed, and perhaps entertained just a little tad. And so I click these three little dots. And as the admin, I can recommend this post. When I recommend somebody's post, it's called being recommended by admins. When I recommend a post, what happens is then everybody in that group gets shown that post. But if you don't get recommended by an admin, only a very small percentage of the group will get shown your posts. So it's really great to have awesome content that people really, that catches their eye. Video is huge. If you can make a little video and talk about something, like I have a friend or a client that I worked with who is a financial planner, and she wrote a little booklet for children on how to manage your money and how to start saving your money. And so you have somewhere to begin with, and then how you can grow that when you get older. And it was just a little thin book, and she published that book, and it became very, very popular. And so she did a little video on that book and explained how to use the booklet. And so you can do something similar to that. She didn't mention any company names or anything in that. She just talked about learning how to manage your money. And so she was allowed to be able to publish that book because it didn't talk about her company at all. It just was financial tips on how to save money. She didn't recommend any special savings programs or anything. She just talked about savings accounts and perhaps having different jars on your dresser. One jar is for this, one jar is for that, one jar is for that, right? And so you can have a recommended post. And so when you get recommended, instead of having your post only shown to a small number of people, all 6,000 plus members in this group will be shown that post. They'll all see that post. So if you want to join, the bigger the group you join, the better. And you want to join groups where they will take turns recommending people's posts. But here's another thing. If you own your own group, you can recommend your own post. So if you put a post up and once a week you have a post that you want to share with the group and recommend your post, you can recommend your own post so that it's shown to everybody in your group. So you don't have to run a contest, but that's what I do, and it seems to attract people to my groups. They like to get their posts shown.
You were showing us, Christine, though, how to find a group. She asked about how would you find a doctor.
Yeah.
So you went down to
Yeah.
that little search button and then we kind of got started.
Yeah. So anyway, somebody else asked me
Yeah.
about, anyway, sorry, I get on a tangent sometimes.
I just want to know.
Okay. So you go down to search,
Yeah,
click on search,
yeah.
and now it's going to open up. Oh, it didn't catch, I don't think. There we go. So now you've got 2,430,000 results.
Right.
And you're searching groups. So up here, you want to type the type of group. So women's. And I don't think anything's going to show up in the all filters here yet. It doesn't show any results there. And we'll see if that will, you can search women's groups. So you've got women's health, women's college hospital, women's wear, women's care Florida. So let's try women's health. Oh, there's a few. Oh, but they're just showing, here's some groups down here. And then there's some companies that they're showing. So Women's Sexual Health, Association of Women's Health. This has got 3.7 thousand members. That's pretty good. 2.6 thousand members, 9.5 thousand members. And you can just search groups like that, or you can just go into groups and you can do small business. And you can do small business insurance, small business people, small business in groups. Let's do that. And look at, we've got 14,000 results for small businesses, and it can take you quite a while to go through all these pages. And look at all the members, 20,000, 21,000, 25,000, 54,000, 240,000. So if you owned that group and you posted something in that group, and you recommended your own post, it would get shown to all 240,000 members.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
So that's why it's so good to be able to own your own group, right?
But if we do not own our group and we post something, only the owner of the group can recommend our post. Is that correct?
That's right. That's right. So one of the things that you can do when you join a group that's owned by somebody else, you can find out who's the owner of the group and then reach out to them and find their profile, because their profile will show up in the group. So let's go into this small business network. I happen to be a member of this group already. And
Who's the owner?
So let's say the owner of the group is Joe. So you can just go up here and type Joe.
How are we gonna know that Joe is the owner of the group?
Okay, so you can see them. So you can, Joe Snow is not in this group, so it's, you can tell I made up the name. Okay, let's go back. And here are the admins of the group right here.
Oh, okay. There's an owner and manager. Okay.
Yeah. So there's usually an owner and a couple of managers, but this is such a huge group. So you can reach out to these people. Being a woman, I would be more likely to reach out to Sarah than to the guys. But, you know, and just say, hey, do you ever recommend posts in your group that have been posted in your group? And if they say, yeah, then you just say, well, what are the criteria that you look for? Right? And then start posting and try and make your posts fit in with their criteria. And eventually you'll get recommended by an admin. But the fastest way is to own your own group and invite people to come into your group. Now, here's how you invite people to come into your group. I'm going to go into my group again. Well, that's not the one I want. I'm a few pages away from where my group was. Come on. There we are. So I go into my digital consumer. I love my back arrow. It always gets me where I want to be eventually. So here's the admins of my group. I'm the owner. We have 2 managers here. And so one of the things I did is I wrote a little blurb in here and invited everybody to post their very best posts and told them that once a week we will be choosing one of the posts to be recommended by an admin, because then you get shown to everybody in that group. And otherwise you only get shown to a very small percentage, like maybe 2 to 4% of the people in that group will see your post. So if you're in a group and you want to get shown to all 6,000, I think it's about 6,600 members in my group. What does it say? 6,800 members in my group.
So how
Then
do
you
you
will all
invite?
get shown it. Pardon me?
You were saying you were going to show us how to invite. How to
Yeah.
invite.
So here's what you do. See here where it says invite
Oh,
connections?
okay.
You click there and you invite the connections there. And then you can just go down and choose the ones that you think would be interested in your group. And these are people that you're already connected to.
Oh, okay.
And then you can just invite them to join you in your group, right?
Yeah.
And
So-
another way that,
Accepted.
Can I,
They have to accept it, right?
pardon me?
They have to accept that invitation.
That's right. You have to accept the invitation. They have to accept it from you. But here's another thing you can do. You can copy the URL up here. See this URL up here? This is your group URL.
Where is it?
If you
Up in
copy
the-
it,
yeah.
right up here. So if you copy that, then you can also send a message out to your email list.
Okay.
And you can invite people in your email list to come and take part in the discussion in your group. And in your email, you can describe to them that you have set up a group for blah de blah, and that you'd like to invite them to come and take part in the discussion in our group. And we are looking for people who would like to also get their posts recommended by an admin so that the post gets shown to more people than if you put it into your main thread of posts in LinkedIn. So your main thread of posts, your main stream on your homepage, these posts that come through your homepage, they only get shown to 2 to 4% of your connections on LinkedIn. So it's really important to get busy setting up your own group on LinkedIn.
How do you start the
Can I ask a question here? Kristen, right now, for example, the post Anthony J. James, he put it here. 6,000 people in your group, they're gonna see that post. Is that correct or not?
No, this is a main feed. I'm just showing you the difference between your main post feed and a group.
Okay, this post, Anthony put it. Who's gonna see this post when he posted?
He's only, when we post in our home feed, only 2 to 4% of the people we're connected to on LinkedIn will see our posts.
Why only that? Because he posted in your group right now.
No, this isn't my group. This is my main feed. This is not my group.
Oh, okay, it's not your group.
Yeah,
But
this is, see up here where it says linkedin.com feed.
yes,
This
okay.
is my main feed. This is my home feed. So see here, my home button is clicked.
Yes.
This
Okay.
is not my group. And so here's the thing though. Our posts, when we post in our main home feed on LinkedIn, get shown to twice as many people as our posts get shown to on Facebook. Did you know that?
Oh, really?
Yes. And people think that they're going to get way more traction on Facebook. If you're in business, you get way better traction on LinkedIn once you learn all the rules of engagement, so to speak.
Okay.
can I add something?
Yes.
Yeah.
You had me do that little thing where I did the vid and I commented or sent a voice message to somebody. She's already responded.
Yeah. See?
So she already responded. She said, yes, definitely, because I said, I want to connect with you. We were on a call this morning together, and she's
Yeah.
already asked me in this amount of time,
Yeah.
since I just did that she wants to connect next week.
Okay, so here's some stats, if you like a little bit more stats. When you do this voice messaging, the response rate is 95 to 98%, just like texting. And if you and 90% are answered within 3 minutes.
I mean, I sent that at 3:12 and she answered at 3:44.
Yeah. So she's in the 95 to 98% of
Yeah.
Yep.
So-
Works really good. I've had more people respond to me by using this little voice messaging tool than any of the other tools.
Yeah, and it looks like you are recording today, so that's awesome, Christine. Yay. So you're going to send this to us too,
I will.
which is really awesome.
Just
So
a real quick question back to the group. So if you want to start your group, you maybe showed us already, but where do you start? If you want to open a group, like to open,
if
to
you want
start.
to start a group, okay.
Yep.
See here,
Okay,
Create-
under groups and you go down.
Yeah.
Okay.
create a company page. Oh no, this is create a company page. Sorry,
no.
sorry. This is create a company page. So go into the groups. So if you want to start a group, here's create a group right here.
Okay. All right. And then create a group. Okay.
Yeah. And the thing about your group, if you look at some of these groups that I belong to, all of mine, I've put a background banner on, right? And it makes such a difference when you have a nice background banner. Look at, this is a big group. They don't have a background banner. To me, they don't look as professional as a group that has some kind of a background banner with a slogan of some sort on it,
I
right?
agree with you.
Yeah.
Do I have a background? Do I have a background banner on my, I should know the answer to this, on my business page?
Okay, the way you find your business page, I'm going to stop sharing. I want you to quickly share your screen, Krista,
Okay.
and go click on your home page.
All right. I got to get out of a couple things here. Sorry. All right. Give me 1 second. Oop. Oh, come on, you silly thing. Here it is. No, that's not it. Sorry. There it is. I'm going too fast and I keep missing the buttons.
Yeah, I hear you. So go to your home page now. As soon as those icons show up in the top.
I don't know how you get that graph either. I couldn't
Click
find
the
it.
house. No, click the house.
Oh,
Okay. So scroll down the side and your company page should show up there.
I do have a banner. I'm pretty sure I do.
I
Let's
thought you
do-
did too.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
do.
you do.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
that's
So
really
that's
cool.
great. So your company page should have a banner.
Yeah.
For
Mhm.
those of you who are in World Financial Group or a financial group, you need to get approval of your background banner.
Yeah, like I say, I'm not mutual licensed. I'm just
Yeah.
life licensed.
Mhm.
No,
So-
the background banner is fine. Just a word we have to get approval, but the background banner we are okay with it, whatever we choose.
I probably need to change mine up too. With some of the wording, like multiple streams of income and stuff, I'm not sure I think I gotta be a little bit more careful. So I'm gonna have a look. I'm gonna think about it.
Yeah.
I'm not-
Here's the thing though. This is what you guys do. You teach people how to have multiple streams of income. I don't understand why they wouldn't let you use that.
I don't know. I know I think because it's so big, there's so many people, and it just takes a few to spoil it, to put something that's totally not
Yeah,
right. Or,
yeah.
Absolutely.
So you have to
Absolutely.
feel comfortable with what you do.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Can
Okay.
I ask a question that's just been bugging the heck out of me? And
Okay,
know
I
nothing-
might have an answer.
Oh, no, you will. I have no idea what hashtag means and how it works. I know you guys.
Oh, okay.
I don't-
There are different types of search engines.
Okay,
There are the regular search engines that
Yeah.
look for words, and there are hashtag search engines that look for hashtags with words.
okay,
And when you get the hashtag search engines, they give priority to the ones that have the hashtags. And so they remember those hashtag ones for you. So on LinkedIn, you'll notice that once you start posting and sharing some of your hashtags, do you want to stop sharing your screen, Krista?
Sure.
Seeing what you're doing here.
I know I need to, don't have enough followers there. Please, everybody follow me.
Okay, we will. Feel free to go and invite us all.
I'm looking for you.
Okay, no problem. So for instance, when you do a post, so I'm going to do, go into one of mine. Oh, that's where my article is, where you save all your stuff when you have an article published. Okay, let's just say I'm going to do, I'm going to check this first and see if I published something here yet. Oh yeah, I already did. I published this just today. So I'm going to click on this.
We cannot see anything.
Yeah, you're not sharing.
I'm not quick. Oh, right. I need to share.
Yeah.
May I run down and set, check on my stove and come back, okay?
Okay.
We're almost out of time here too.
Okay. So I just published this article today. And so I posted it up in the group. And that's what it showed like. So I'm gonna go into a different group. The group that I own. So I want to post this. And you see what it's got at the bottom? It's got the hashtags on it. See?
Marketing mentors, okay.
Yeah. So if I want to add some more hashtags, I just type in hashtag, and because I'm using hashtags and then an M, but I've used up all my M hashtags, right? So let's try LinkedIn. There you go. So there's an L. So LinkedIn coach, I could add that in there if I wanted. Or you can go search down at the bottom for hashtags that might fit with you. Otherwise, you can type in your own hashtags. I don't want Azure. I'm not an Azure person.
So when you so you do a post and you put that on there. Now the advantage is what?
This, you'll have two different kinds of search engines looking for you. And then the hashtag search engine will remember your hashtag.
Fountain Life, also known as Legacy Medical Centers.
So if you want
know
to,
your party's extension,
somebody
you can
needs
have it
to
at
take
any
up
time.
their microphone.
I'm sorry, what did you say, Christine?
So when you use your hashtags,
Yeah.
the hashtag search engines memorize that word.
Yeah.
And they will suggest that to you every time you post something.
Okay, and it draws people back to you?
That's right.
That's
right.
Okay, that's what I'm kind of trying to
The
figure out.
search engines, you want the search engines to keep remembering you, remember you. The more you use it, the more they remember you. And so those
and then
search engine, the hashtags will automatically pop up. And so they will show up down below here as well.
Yeah.
After a while, once you've started using them a few times, they'll start showing up.
Okay.
But I have a question here. For example, when you click hashtag marketing matters, marketing matrix, then click on that. It's not going to talk about you. It's going to talk about what does it mean, the marketing matrix and all the sources related to that. Is that correct?
That's right. Yes.
But how is going to remember you?
Well, I'm the only marketing mentress in the world that I know of.
Okay. And what about marketing strategists? There are some other people that are marketing strategists as well, right?
Right. That's right.
Then
And
when you click,
so
when you
here's the thing
hashtag marketing,
so here's the thing. These are going to show up. These are written to show up in my LinkedIn, right? Because the search engines on LinkedIn associate these hashtags with my LinkedIn. There might be somebody else on LinkedIn who's a marketing strategist as well. and they will have the same hashtag show up on their profile.
Okay. Okay. Now, with your experience and expertise, with the load of amount of work, especially with WFG we have, with the recruiting, closing deal, working with the teammate, and do lots of work, how many hours a day we should spend on LinkedIn? Because it looks like lots of work.
Well, if you just put a half hour to an hour in on LinkedIn every day, you'll be amazed at the
Really?
improvement of your reach for people and your recognition online, your relationships that you're building, your visits to your profile.
And when is the best time to go on LinkedIn? Early morning or night or when? When is the
I
best
find
time?
that I get the most activity on LinkedIn in the evening, and I go on usually around 8 o'clock, after 7 o'clock.
At night? Okay.
Yeah, and I'll go on there for an hour or so. And here's something else that you need to check out. Oh, darn. Do you mind if we go over? Oh, I've got another appointment. Darn. I'll just give you a couple more minutes here and then invite you back next week. I want to go down to.
Ladies, I have to jump off, so I'm going to say goodbye. It was
Okay.
nice seeing everyone. I'll
Yeah.
see
Bye,
you. See
Bye,
you.
Krista.
See you next
Have
week.
a
I'll see you next
Yeah.
week.
Yeah, these are so helpful, Christine. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Okay, so oh, I got so much going through my head all at the same here. I'm trying to remember what was the question. We were talking about the
What
group.
were you talking about? You had a question?
Let's talk about the making group next week from the beginning to the end. How we can create it, how to invite, and how to make it attractive to people accept our
Okay.
invitation.
Well, we'll have to do that next time.
Hmm.
So, because it's going to take too long to go into that, because I've got to get into another meeting here. So
Yeah, she
I'm
was
gonna
going to
put
say
here,
something and I forget what it
set up
was.
groups. So we'll do the how to set up groups next time.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I've only got
You're
one.
welcome.
session. It's already been 5 sessions. Holy smokes.
Yeah, it goes fast, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does go fast. I know. And I should
Yeah.
spend more time at it, but the week goes and then it's
Yeah,
like,
we were just, yeah, so just an hour a day, reach out and join some groups. That's going to be your homework for next time, is to make sure you join 5 to 10 more groups.
okay. Oh,
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
okay.
And we'll also go through, I've made note here, so that we'll also go through how to set up a group.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. Thank you.
Okay,
Okay.
have a great rest of your week.
Okay.
Bye, honey.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, sweetheart Christine.
Mm.